And good afternoon, everybody. It is the 29th day of September of, August 2023. We are in Manatee County. My name is Bill Logan. I'm the Information Outreach Manager for the county. We have with us today our Commission Chair, Kevin Van Ostenbridge, also Public Safety Director, Jody Fisk, and our Deputy Director of Public Safety, Steve Litschauer. All will be talking about the preparations ongoing now for Hurricane Idalia, what's going on here in the county, and what residents can do to make sure that they keep themselves and their families safe. We want to start off with Commission Chair Kevin Van Ostenbridge. Kevin?
Thank you, Bill. We also have with us Commissioner Satcher, Commissioner Ron, and Commissioner Ballard, Deputy County Administrator Courtney DePaul, Interim County Administrator Charlie Bishop, and Tara Polton, representing Congressman Buchanan's office. So we're sort of going to give you a state of the state at this point. We're starting to feel some effects of Hurricane Idalia at this point here in Manatee County. We do continue some final preparations, but residents and visitors are monitoring and are continue to monitor messaging and react and respond accordingly. During a normal day, our Manatee County website, which is mymanatee.org, hosts approximately 250 individual users at a time. Luckily, residents have been heeding our advice and listening and going to the site to get information, and our traffic is up to 8,000 users at one time, which is great. So they're checking their evacuation level, they're finding sandbag locations, and they're signing up for Alert Manatee, which we'll get into a little bit later. But remember, if you have any issues accessing the information online, then you can call 311. So our Citizen Information Center for Manatee County is 311. And when you dial that, we have operators who are very busy at this moment, but they're doing a great job. We've beefed up the number of operators in our 311 system. But you can reach out to that to ask virtually any question that's county related. And if you dial 311 from anywhere in Manatee County, it will take you to that system. The outside line to just call the county, though, is 941-748-4501 if you need that. So far, 311 operators have helped over 2,600 visitors and residents from Manatee County. Here at the EOC, our Emergency Operations Center is operating at level 1. Our public safety managers and staff have been working hard, even through the night, to prepare the county for all potential impacts that we may feel from Hurricane Idalia. We are welcoming thousands of new people, as far as users, to Alert Manatee. And Alert Manatee, you can still sign up now. You go to mymanatee.org/Alert Manatee, and you will get real-time information. Once you sign up, you'll get text messages. In the form of a text message, you'll get real-time information on happenings during the course of Hurricane Idalia. And we're talking about things like road closures due to floodings, if there's downed trees and roads are closed, sort of power outages, all these sort of things. Real time, if there's any change in the direction of the storm, all that will be texted out through that alert system. It's become very popular. We highly encourage people to use it. It's a fantastic way for you to stay informed and receive real-time information throughout the storm. We're beginning to see some impacts across the region, as I said before. Low-lying areas and flood-prone areas already have standing water in them. I was out on Anna Maria Island and Longboat Key this afternoon, and there were multiple roads that were flooded at this time. And remember, a flooded road is a closed road. You should not drive through a flooded road. You don't know what's under there. You don't know if there's a potential washout, if there's down power lines. So a flooded road is a closed road. And we say turn around, don't drown, because you have no idea how deep the water could be or if things are flooded out. So please, folks, going forward, because we know that there's going to be a storm surge following what would be considered the impacts of the hurricane. So after the wind and the rain, we know that storm surge will follow that. And in fact, that will be the most significant storm surge. So we're asking you, please, please do not be a disaster tourist or a hurricane tourist. So please just don't go out on the roads sort of, playing like you're a weather guy or a Fox News contributor and trying to catch good footage. Please don't do that. Leave that to experts. Stay off of flooded roads and out of the way of rescue crews and first-in teams. And we'll try and get power linemen out as quickly as we can, but we don't want people in their way. We want to stay clear out of their way so that we can restore power and restore the county to its full operating level as soon as humanly possible. So with that, I'll turn things over to our Public Safety Director, Jody Fisk.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just as a reminder, We have issued mandatory level A evacuations. That is all mobile homes, manufactured, and RVs. So please, if you've not left, take the opportunity now, gather what you need. You can go to one of our shelters. We currently have 3 shelters that are open for the general population: Freedom Elementary, Mills Elementary, and Miller Elementary. Currently at Freedom, we do have 129 evacuees. There are 91 evacuees at Mills and 94 at Miller. Please, again, if you have not left, take what you need, make your way to a shelter, to a friend, to a family member, do what you need to keep yourself and your family safe. Excuse me. If you are choosing not to go to one of our shelters and you are going to seek evacuation elsewhere, tens of miles, you don't need to drive to the Florida-Georgia line, tens of miles away from evacuation level A, make sure that you are comfortable, that you are safe, and ride out the storm. And again, please pay attention to the surge. Tomorrow morning when the winds die down is not going to be the time to try to go home. Pay attention to all of our updates that are coming from public safety. Another reminder for everyone, there will be no trash pickup today or tomorrow, and recycling and yard waste is canceled for the week. If your trash pickup day was today, you will get picked up Thursday. Thursday's trash pickup will be on Friday. Friday's trash pickup will be on Saturday. You can also go to our website to check for all of those updates. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Deputy Director and Emergency Management Chief Steve Lichauer.
Good afternoon, Steve Lichauer, Deputy Director of Public Safety. I want to bring to light some of the important actions that we've been doing. We have put in place today our 7 first-in teams strategically placed throughout the county. What these teams are is Public Works, Fire, EMS, law enforcement, to open up the roadways if we have downed trees. Florida Power and Light, Preco Power is with them, so they're in place. Earlier today, Public Safety and our transportation team helped evacuate 116 patients from a downtown assisted living facility to one of our county general population shelters. Please don't wait until the last minute. Now is the time to evacuate. As Director Fisk said, evacuate tens of miles, not hundreds of miles, but now is the time to do this. We do not know yet exactly when or what the storm's going to do. We know we're going to get surge. We know we're going to get rain. We're worried about flooding. The thing with the flooding is the majority of that surge and flood comes after the eye of the storm has gone by. So there'll be a delay of those flooded roads, as it's been mentioned by the chair and the director. If you cannot see the roadway, do not drive through the roadway. We've already been in communication with all the cities, the island communities, about the roads being flooded, what our actions will be. If a road is flooded, it's closed. We're concerned about the surge of 4 to 7 feet, when that will come upon, and we will see winds of over 35 miles an hour or more. If you feel safe with that kind of surge and you're going to stay in place, then you're going to have to stay in place, because once the winds reach 35 miles an hour or more, or the roads are flooded, there's no way of emergency responders to get to you. So in doubt, evacuate now. If in doubt, move now. You have a very short window of opportunity. When it gets dark, you not be able to see the roadways. We don't know what the winds are going to do. So please, if you are going to evacuate, do it now before it gets dark. For more information, as has been mentioned, you can go to our website, mymanatee.org, or you can sign up at that website for Alert Manatee. Thank you.
You have any questions?
Yes, you said the county is currently operating at EOC 1. What exactly does that entail here at your office?
A level 1 activation is 24-hour staffing, so we've actually been at that level since yesterday. We have 2 shifts, and Alpha Bravo shift, every emergency support function is providing 24-hour coverage at the desk. So really, since yesterday, we have been on constant conference calls. We've been in direct contact with the state emergency management as well as our federal partners. So it's 24 hours until the storm passes, and we are sure that it is safe for residents to return back to their homes and the shelters are clear.
Currently, there's 3 shelters open. How is that decision made to only open 3?
Based on the number of population in the affected areas and what the shelters can hold.
If the need arises, you're certainly open to opening more?
Absolutely.
What are some of the areas that you're most concerned about with this storm?
The coastal areas are definitely going to see the bigger impact. The storm has a very, very large wind field, so we expect to see wind impacts throughout the entire county. I would also encourage everyone, please get registered for the alerts. Due to the side of the storm that we're looking to expect, we are expecting to see some tornadic activity. So those alerts will go out as soon as we receive them from the National Weather Service. The coastal counties, or coastal area, however, will definitely see the higher wind gusts and they will see the surge.
Talk about the importance of having these teams that were mentioned, that are, I guess, throughout the entire county that I think consist of maybe the sheriff's office.
The first in teams, excuse me. Once the storm passes, the wind dies down, and it's light out, those teams are responsible to go in and make sure that the roads are clear. So if there are down power lines, if there are trees in the way, any kind of debris, they actually make it passable for first responders. And with the power companies there, we're also able to clear any down power lines and make sure those lines are not active.
What message do you give to people in these mobile homes, manufactured homes, or RVs who are deciding to just, stay and not take these evacuation orders?
I would urge them to reconsider. If they are choosing to stay, I would highly recommend making sure all of your mobile devices are fully charged. Make sure that you have a cell signal. Call 911 if you find yourself in need. If you decide that you've made a mistake and you didn't evacuate, please do not hesitate to call 911. We will mark your address and make sure that we have noted where you are so that when it is safe for responders to come out, we can go to that location and make sure that you are okay. All right. Thank you.